Welcome to VoyagerNetz. My name is Ninka and I'm the Director of Customer Engagement. Today will be video 2 of our training series, and we will be focusing on VoyagerNetz reach and how the system changes when you add your text number. You may see some differences in today's video because I'll be doing the training on our brand new product release. So let's jump in.
Okay, a quick update from our last training video. We covered how to set up your organization, how to add groups, then how to add interests to your groups, and set your statuses. Okay, so if you need to do any of those things, you can go back to the previous video. I'll have it linked for you. This is what the Follow Your Interest page looked like when we were done with that training session. Notice that there is no follow buttons because we don't have a text number linked to this account. And you will find that under groups, you will see here there is no number. Okay. If we go here, see that you only have the 3 options: interests, admin, and profile. Under interests, you just set your status, change it one time, publish it, and you're done. Okay. Now, moving on to the next, you have now completed your phone registration and it has been linked to your account. Your system will automatically change to this. You now have these additional dashboards over here. It's your inbox, your contacts, and then your dashboard. I will go through each of these in more detail. You will see that in your settings panel, not much has changed. We added a time zone. Your time zone will be set, and then it will not be changed on your, not be able to change on your groups. The reason for this is we now have scheduling on your status updates. I think that is a big change. Your groups look much the same, only that now you have your number. It will either be none if there's no number, or your number will be linked right there. You also have users. So that's new to the new release 2. The reason for this is you can now have users log into a specific group. You can have admin users that can have access to all of the rights, create groups, interests, or you can give a user a right to a specific group and they will only be able to make changes on that group. That is a big change. Then you will see, if you move to your Follow Your Interest page, now here we have all of the follow buttons. We also have contact buttons on this demo linked, but this is the engage portion. So this will not come standard with reach. If you add engage, you will have a contact us button. If you just have reach with your text number, you will just have the follow button right there. Okay, let's move into a more in-depth view of the statuses, what you can do with that. So let's take the interplanetary transport and the Earth to Mars. There's an issue there. You have a follow button. Now, let's say there's a problem with this issue and you don't want anyone to follow that particular interest. You will go to your interests and then to Earth to Mars, that specific one, and you will go to you will go to info, and then here is the options for status and follow. So you'll press on edit and then settings, and there you can change that. If you just click on that, it will then remove the follow button from you'll just have to refresh from your follow your interest page. Now you'll see there won't be a follow button anymore. Let's say you want to remove, you're going to discontinue this service, so you want to take off the interest completely. Then you will go back to that edit settings and you will untick that enable status, save, and refresh on follow your interest, and then you will see that it removed the entire status. It's no longer visible. Okay, so that's how you put that back. Let's say you get here and you see your status is gone, your follow button is gone. How do you correct that? You go to your interests, your Mars to Earth, go to edit settings, and you will see that these two buttons are unticked. You want to turn them back on. You also have to have this set to public. If it's private, it won't show up on your follow your interest page. You need this to be set. So if these three under settings is ticked, go to save, and then when you go to your follow your interest page and you refresh, you will see there it's back again. Okay, now let's go, how do people follow your interest? You want them to follow your interest. You want to build up your list so that you can communicate with the people on your list. So let's say you have a community member, they want to follow the pod racing. What will happen on their end is they will click follow. If they're on a desktop, they will click on desktop and then use their phone to scan the QR code. If they're on a mobile, they can just go ahead and click that button. I'm going to split my screen here and show you how easy it would be for a community member to follow one of your interests. So if the community member is on their mobile device and they want to follow the pod racing one, they can click on follow and then click on follow interest. There will a message will open and they can just send that a text message through, and what will happen on your reach side is you can go to your interest, pod racing course 1, click on followers, and your followers will, as they sign up to follow, they will appear on your list, and you will see an indication at the top there that there's a new follower of your interest. So that will be your list. You can send a message to this list of followers, and that is all they need to do. They will receive instructions back just saying what they followed, some more information, and how they can easily unfollow should they wish to do that. So that is the whole process for them to get on, to follow an interest and then get onto your list that you can then send out the information through using Reach. Okay, so that is how a follower will join your list. If you now want to send out a message to, let's go through the statuses quickly. So you have your messages. Here's where you will compile your messages. Followers, here you will see who followed your list and who unfollowed your list. Here you will see just the normal information about your interest. Down here at info, you will have that same QR code that is on your follow your interest page. You can copy a link, you can embed that on a page or on a social media post, or you can download it and print it. Let's say you are at the facility and you want to create more awareness of your list. You can print out your QR code and put it on a sign at your facility, and people can follow the list through this too. Then on your statuses, you previously just had your status updates. Here you will have that same QR code to work with. And then usage. Usage will give you exactly the messages that you sent out. There's two segments up here. One is the billing segment, one is the message. The message is the number of messages you sent out. Some messages, if they're really long, they will be divided into multiple segments. So segments may be more than the amount of messages you sent out. Okay. So going back to messages, if you would now like to send a message out, you can click on the plus button there. And the subject you can use for just to keep better record of what you want to say. This subject will not be sent to your followers. So what you want the followers to see is the part that you will put in the message body down here. So you will complete your message and click send when you're done, and this message will then be sent to all of the followers on this list. You will see that it has been sent out and to how many followers this message was sent out. A very exciting feature for me of the new release of Reach is the fact that you can now schedule status updates. So if you are on your interest, you go to status and edit just like you would previously. So previously you would put your status in, save it, and it will be there immediately. Now you can actually schedule an upcoming status. So if you know that the water park will be opening on this day and you want to set that information for Monday, you can do that already. So you will say upcoming status over here, and this is what I said in the beginning. You will have your time zone set already. You will not be able to change it right here. You can add your date, for what date you want to have your status automatically upload. You set your time, and then you add your status and whatever it is a go, whatever you want to write there, and you would save. I'm not going to save now, but you would save, and then this status will be visible and active at the time that you set it for. So when you are on your interest, the followers and the usage you see here is specific to that interest. So if you move to your next interest, that will be, you will receive the information for this specific interest. Now, if you want to see it as a whole, you will use the side panel over here. These are your messages. You will, if you click on a specific inbox, it will show you what was sent to that what the messages was. If you go to your contacts, you can see the info of that contact and the messages that was sent to that specific contact. And then if you want your overall information, you will go to your dashboards, and this usage dashboard over here will combine all of your interest for the entire month, and it will give you your billing segments. You have an inbound and an outbound. If you are using Reach only, you will have an outbound only. If you use Engage as well, there will be so that your two-way communication is on Engage. So that will not be visible if you're only on Reach. Okay, so that is everything in a nutshell so far. And if you please like and subscribe to not miss out on our future training videos, and we will just see you in the next one. Bye-bye.